morning. Let's have a chat, shall we? Well, let's try and have a chat, shall we? How are you doing this morning? Happy birthday. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. After all, every day is your birthday if you choose to celebrate life. And why not celebrate life every day, eh? Yeah, I've got a bit of a problem today because my battery is running out. So I've had to put got an extra charger plugged into my bottom of my phone. There you go. I have to carry this with me so I can charge my phone up while I'm out and about. And unfortunately that means that the cable is plugged into the bottom of the thing, which means I can't put it anywhere useful. I tried finding a tree, but you know how difficult it is to find a tree with like a ledge and a thing that you can prop it up against? It's really hard. So I thought I'd go to do it on this fence here and just have it sort of leaning a little bit, but it doesn't seem to gate, won't stay where it's supposed to be. So maybe if I find a rock. Okay, I'll try and find a rock. No, it doesn't work. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, handheld it is then. Hello everybody, how are you doing? And also got your traffic noise in the background. Actually, I might walk up the, I know they've got parents coming now. Oh gosh, children coming the other direction. All good fun, isn't it? Right, we're going to have a chat about talking this morning. There's cars and my parents, child. Gosh, my train of thought completely. Monday morning, happy Monday morning, everybody. How are we doing? How are we doing, everybody? Good viewer, thank you for viewing me. It's been a disaster so far this morning. Edward Notley Kent, how's things going with you? Guessing you're not, I don't know, you get much shooting going on at the moment? I don't know. Right, so, the topic of today is Let's Talk. It was inspired by a thought to myself, the book of the day, the Blinkist book of the day. And that's another problem, of course. My headphones have decided that they won't hold battery charge anymore. So I walked out the door this morning and it said 10% left, even though they've been on charge all weekend. So I haven't been able to listen to that Blinkist book of the day, but it said Let's Talk, and it brought in me a sense of that kind of dread because it's about managers talking to their staff, and it's like every time a manager says to me, "Can we have a word, John?" And it's like, "Oh God, what have I done wrong?" That kind of thing. I just thought that's an interesting topic to think about, is how you can have those installed beliefs that you have this anxiety about something when somebody says something, even though it may be completely unfounded and be untrue. A classic thing in mindfulness training, when I do mindfulness training, morning, is they say if you see a friend of yours walking along the street and you wave at them and they don't wave back, what's the meaning behind that? Why didn't they wave back? And of course, people come out with all sorts of reasons and excuses. They're having a bad day. They didn't see you. They don't like you anymore. All these kind of beliefs. And of course, all those beliefs are completely projected. They are made up. They're imagined. You have absolutely no idea why that person didn't wave at you. You have no idea what's going on in their lives. They may not have even seen you. In fact, I was walking along the road the other day. So I don't know. It was when we went in that little path behind the primary school that I sometimes walk along, and the sun was coming down like this, and there were people walking towards me, and I couldn't see who was walking towards me at all. I kept holding my hand up to make sure I wasn't going to walk into them because the sun was like right in my eyes. So it's like, like this. And I realised that it might look like I was waving at them, and they might think, "Oh, who's that? A friend of mine, somebody I know." But I also thought that if I was walking down the street and the sun was in my eyes and somebody else came across the other side and they waved at me, I wouldn't have seen that they were waving at me. So from their perspective, they would have seen me because I would have been in bright sunshine, but I wouldn't have seen them, and therefore I wouldn't have known to wave back to them because I didn't see them, couldn't be able to wave back to them. And I just thought it was such an interesting concept to think about how we project our own insecurities onto other people, even when they can be completely unfounded at times. Anyway, happy birthdays. I should have said happy birthdays. I've completely lost track of my gosh, my hands are freezing as well. Even though I've got gloves on. Happy birthday to Corey, John, Carol for today. And then from yesterday, Rosie Harrison Page, Zoe Mead. Zoe, are you the lady I met at Richard's script event? Is that you? I've kind of forgot, I've lost track. Alan Maxwell, who I think is Utility Warehouse, I'm not sure. Stephen Butler, I think that's you. Stephen, are you the guy that does the telling pubs how to make more money thing? Emma Woodland, can't remember where I know you from, and Julie Trina, I think you're definitely Utility Warehouse, but again, I'm not sure. If I've got any of these things wrong, please, in the comments below, tell me how I really do know you, and that would be really useful. And then you'll tell everybody else how they can get to know you and what you do. Edward, for example, who was watching earlier on, he teaches people how to do clay pigeon shooting out here in the Cotswolds somewhere. Yeah, anybody else who's on this? And Tom Edgington, there you go. Hello, Tom. How you doing? I can't remember what Tom does now. You did tell me though, didn't you, Tom? Prison? Not sure. Can't remember. Anyway, yes, so happy birthday to all you people. Please feel free to tell us how I know you in the comments below, and what you do and what we can buy from you. That'd be even better. I think Zoe does like life coachy stuff the same as me. So, and that's the other thing I wanted to talk about today, because the top 50, it actually says in the description top 10, but it's actually top 50 from David Meltzer, who was the inspiration behind Jerry Maguire, by the way. The movie Jerry Maguire, because he's a sports agent. At least I think he was. That's the intention I got. A jailer. Yeah, yes, exactly. I thought it was something to do with jails. You look after people is what you do, Tom. You make sure that people in jail are safe and well, and etc. etc. I was going to say not killing each other and not taking drugs. I guess that's part of it, at least anyway, isn't it? Yes, so let's talk about meditation, because on the David Meltzer thing he talks about meditation, and he talked about this really kind of cool thing. There's still a lot of cars going past at the moment, so sorry about the noise, by the way, but I hope the noise is okay. Let me know if the sound quality is okay, Tom, if you're watching. Yeah, we'll talk about meditation and how we talk to ourselves and how you can connect with yourself. And so all that negativity I was talking about is how you project sometimes your own insecurities onto other people. As we talked about earlier on, how you can connect with yourself and feel much more calm and relaxed inside yourself. And one of the ways you can do that is through meditation, to connect with yourself and with your soul, and to quiet all that chatter inside your head that you have. That can also allow you to sleep better. And meditation is a really, really cool thing. I teach this in my part of my 7-day Kickstarter to living a life you love. That's what the Kickstarter is all about, and I'm going to really work on that. I'm really my one thing. I didn't do the candles thing. I'm going to do the candles thing at the end. Yeah, one thing to do today is to finish off that damn landing page that I've been talking about for months now, is to finally get that done today. It's like one thing I need to get done today is that. Yeah, so he was talking about meditation. He was talking about how it's like a vibration thing, and how it can be, we can find a vibration with our potential and our truth. And I love that. I love the idea of getting that meditation so that you can get in tune with your own vibrations, and therefore you can connect with your own self and your own soul through meditation, which is absolutely true. How many people know, but a couple of years ago I did a 10-day silent meditation retreat in Hereford, actually, and it was fantastic, and I'm looking forward to doing it again after COVID. I might just do it actually later on this year, actually, because I was going to go to do my walking retreat in Spain, but it sounds like that's not going to happen. I spoke to somebody who lives on the Camino and said they're not opening up anytime soon. And then I was supposed to be going to Bali, and I've just spoken to somebody in Jakarta in Indonesia, and they said they're not really opening up much. You can get there if you really want to, but it's not like officially open. So yeah, and my friend Santina, who's going to be celebrating her 30th birthday over there, isn't going to now, so I might be going to Switzerland instead to celebrate her 30th. That would be fantastic. Anyway, the point was, I did this 10-day meditation retreat, and also I found, by the way, I also wanted to do a dark retreat, which is basically where you lock yourself in a dark room for 10 days, and with no light whatsoever, and you basically meditate solidly for 10 days. But you don't have to meditate, obviously, you can just sit there and so forth, but I just love this idea, and I found a really cool place in Bali that does it for me as well, which means great, I can effectively kill two birds with one stone when I go to Bali. It's fantastic to experience that real connection, which then fits in very nicely with what I was talking about here, which is connecting with yourself, with your soul, finding your own vibration, finding your potential and your truth. And then what David talked about, which I think was particularly cool, was it's like a radio, and obviously a radio has this frequency, and it puts out radio waves into the world. And there are three parts to a radio. That's the signal strength, like how well can that radio signal get out into the world, and obviously like long wave, for example, gets around the whole world. Medium wave is only local, and then FM is even more local, and then digital is even more local than that, I think. I'm not sure exactly on those details, but something along those lines. But basically, your signal strength is how far out into the world your signal can get, and I kind of like that. And then he talks about the number of channels, so how many radio channels are there, so how many channels can you talk on? Of course, that'd be something like, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. These are all channels that you could be on to get your signal, your strength, your message out there. So obviously your strength can be good, but your number of channels also affects that as well. And then your clarity of message, so the clarity of the signal. So how, because obviously if you listen to medium wave, for example, you can get all that fuzzy stuff, can't you? You have to tune it in, you go, now I've got a good quality signal, and then you drive around a little bit and then you lose it again. So that's the clarity of your message, clarity of your signal rather, which then can equate to your clarity of message. How clear is the message that you're sending out to people about how they can implement whatever it is you're teaching? And then of course, the final part of all that stuff is what came out of the Happy Money book, which is also linked in the description below, where he was basically saying that people who make the most amount of money are and the most successful at making money are the ones who help the most amount of people. So this comes from a Zig Ziglar quote originally, which is, it's true that you can be successful if you help enough other people be successful, essentially. And I talked about this a couple of days ago, which is why I want to help mums build a positive future for themselves and their children, and learn all these things. So I've spent a lot of time learning about, I can smell fire. It's quite interesting. Or maybe it's coffee. Oh, I can smell the coffee from Rave, the roasting beans and coffee. That's rather kind of cool. Oh yeah, I can smell roasting coffee beans come wafting across the allotments. I'm at the allotments at the moment. That's kind of cool. Yes. So yeah, help them. So money. Yes. So I know now how to organise money, save money, and invest money really well. But I'm just not making enough of it myself at the moment. So that's like the last piece of the chunk. And I want to be able to make money from helping other people to make a positive impact on their lives. So I now need customers that I can teach on how to gain control of your mental health, gain control of your finances, gain control of your life, and start to live a life you love. So if you're not loving your life right now, if you're not extremely happy with every part of your life right now, get in touch, because I'd like to help you make sure that you are loving your life moving forward. And obviously I'm going to get this landing page started, and then I'm going to do this 7-day Kickstarter to living a life you love. And then we're going to start kickstarting this campaign of mine and get my radio message out into the world. So I'm going to strengthen my signal. I'm going to find a load of channels to put this on. And then I'm going to copy this video here onto YouTube and on Instagram as well. But I was speaking to somebody the other day about how to make the most of YouTube, or make better use of YouTube going forward, including doing lives on YouTube, for example, and doing lives on Instagram as well. I need to do those more often as well, so I'm going to start doing those a little bit more, and maybe do some live coaching on Instagram. Somebody said that was a really, really cool way of connecting with your audience as well, and getting the message out about how you can really help people. So anyway, so if you're watching this and you're interested in doing some live coaching on Instagram, let me know. That would be cool. That'll be free, by the way, as well, so you won't even have to pay for that. Yeah, so that's basically it. My fingers are absolutely freezing now, so I'm going to have to run home. And I didn't realise it was going to be quite so cold today. Did not expect that. And get on with the rest of my day. So take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a lovely Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's see if I can... Oh, look at that. After all this time, I could have just balanced it at a slight angle like that and then just lean across. Oh, anyway, never mind. There you go. Love, sending you love. Take care. Send love out into the world yourself. And I will see you... Oh, this is annoying, isn't it? Could have kept my hands a bit warmer. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully with possibly some new headphones, slightly more charged phone. It's gone down from 18% to 16% while I've been talking to you. So this goes to show that even with the extra charging battery that I took out with me, it would have been a bit of a disaster. Yes, so cool. Take care, everyone. Love you all, and send love out into the world, and let me know if I can help you at all. Oh, didn't do the candle thing. What's the one thing you're going to do today or in the next hour? I'm going to get this landing page done. Damn it, I'm going to get this landing page done today. So tomorrow, hold me accountable. This landing page will be done. Right out. Then breathe in through 5 through your nose while you put this hand on your heart. Light your candles while you're holding your breath. Count to 5 and then blow out your candles. And wish yourself a happy birthday. Wish the other people on this call a happy birthday. And think about the one thing you're going to get done either in the next hour or in the next 24 hours. And yeah, that's it. Done. Take care. Bye.